Here's a great scarf. It's half seed stitch and half garter stitch. As you can see, here are the seed stitches, here are the garter stitches, and then after 12 rows I switch, and here is the seed stitch and here is the garter stitch, and then switch again, so it makes like a checkerboard. I'm going to show you now how I do it. I've cast on 24 stitches and I'm doing each square in 12 rows, so that's easy to remember. 12 is half of 24. So now I'm going to treat this as though it were my cast on stitches and show you how to begin. I'm going to begin with the seed stitch, which is knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1. You do that for 12 stitches, or however many is half of what you have cast on. 12. So that's my first 12 stitches. That is going to be the seed stitch row. Then you're going to take a marker, put that on so you'll always remember that that's your halfway mark, and then the next 12 stitches you're just going to knit, because that's going to be your garter stitch. So you knit all those stitches until you come to the end. And that's the last stitch. You're going to turn the work around, and since this is the garter stitch half of the scarf, you're going to again knit all the stitches across until you come to the marker. Now here we are at the marker, and we're going to start the seed stitch again. So you can see that this next stitch looks like it's a knit stitch, but you're going to purl, because you do the opposite on the seed stitch every row. This is a knit stitch, so you purl, and then knit, purl. Continue doing that until you get to the end of the row. Now we've turned the work around. You're going to start the next row. It looks like it should be a purl, so you're going to knit, slip it off, and purl, and knit and purl all the way across till you get to the marker, and then do the garter stitch and continue in the pattern until you have completed 12 rows. So I've finished my 12 rows of garter and seed stitch, and now I'm ready to start on the next block. So I ended with the seed stitch here, and I'm just going to do the garter stitch. And you'll do the garter stitch for the 12 stitches or until you get to your marker. And I'm at mine now. One more stitch. Now I'm going to switch from the garter stitch to the seed stitch, and I'm going to knit 1, purl 1, continue all the way across the row, and continue doing that for 12 rows or however long your block is going to be, and then switch again. And that's all there is to it. Just keep switching back and forth and you'll have a nice scarf. And when you're finished, just bind it off. You can put fringe on it if you want, or just leave it plain. So I hope you enjoy making this garter seed stitch scarf.